Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to do a Q&A video. You guys have a lot of questions regarding me. And in 2020, you guys asked me for a Q&A video. So for 2021, I want to make this video for you guys to know me better and some of the random questions that you might have. So if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Moitri Haldar. I do a lot of beauty related content mixed with a couple of content that I really like. So if you are into that genre, then do consider subscribing and hitting on that bell notification to get notified every time I upload. And do not forget to follow me in my social media accounts where I'm the most active and you get to be a part of what goes into my videos, especially my Instagram, where I do a couple of live sessions to answer back to all of your skincare concerns. So in this video, I'm going to answer back to all of you. I got a lot of questions and some of them were really identical. So I chose 20 questions which were the most requested and the stuff that were random. So the first one is the most common question: how old are you and what is your educational background? So I am 23 years old, and as for my educational background, I did my graduation in sociology and I'm currently pursuing my master's on film studies. The second question is, are you a Bengali? Yes, I'm a Bengali. The next question is, are you dating? If yes, then for how long? Yes, I'm currently dating someone and I love him. And we've been together for, I think, 8 to 9 years. I'm not quite sure. I've stopped counting after that 5-year mark. So I think it's 9 years. Your favorite color? My favorite color is black. I love black. I love all of the colors, but black is something that really speaks up to me. It is really mystical and 90% of my wardrobe is black. So black is my favorite color. The next question is, cats or dogs? I can't choose. I love all forms of pets. I love cats, I love dogs. In dogs specifically, I love Pomeranian, and in cats, I really like the Persian cat. I love them. I love both of them. I can't choose, I'm sorry. The next question is really random. So it is, do you like reptiles? How do you know that I love reptiles? I love any form of reptile, especially I love snakes and iguanas. Both of them are so beautiful. I love even spiders. I love them. So you might think it's weird, but I love them. The next question is, do you have any siblings? If yes, share the bond that you share. Yes, I do have a sibling. I do have a younger sister who is 5 to 6 years younger than me, and she's a teenager. We have a really best friend kind of a bond, and as we were growing up, we really took care of each other, so we understand a little bit better, and we know each other's likes, dislikes, and we both are really open about everything with each other. The next question is, how did you tell your parents about your relationship and what was their reaction? So I don't even remember. It was in class 10 when we got into relationship. I think it was class 9. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But it was nothing sort of a revelation or something. My father knew I was in a relationship and he didn't ask about it. We both were really open in the relationship matter. Our teachers knew it. Our friends knew it. Everyone knew. So we didn't have a feeling that we needed to tell anything. It's just everyone knew that we were in a relationship, and my father is really cool about anything whatsoever. So yeah, that was about it. The next question is, how much do you earn from YouTube? Now this is, I don't know how can I answer. As of now, I do not earn anything from YouTube. I did launch my channel 2 years ago, but I was really inconsistent. I would post 1 to 3 videos and then I will be off for 6 months. It was my graduation time, so didn't really have a niche to talk about. So I only did random videos, sometimes skincare, sometimes makeup, sometimes haul videos. Haul videos are my favorite videos to do, so I did a lot of them, and because I was not really consistent, I didn't get a lot of views and a fan base to be in general. But after the pandemic hit, I think in 2020, when I started posting regular videos since September, it is quite growing, and you have a policy of 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. I was really close to 4,000 hours, I will tell you. In that 2 to 3 years, I was 2 to 3 hours, I think 5 hours maximum I was short of. And then when I took a break of 6 months, it was cut off. So in a sense, you can tell me that in the 4 months I have managed to not only claim for monetization, but also I'm really close to being paying out. So if I do so, I will do a giveaway of sorts, but I do earn a little tiny bit from the affiliate links that I put on. I'm not shady about that. I put affiliate links in my description box, so it's your choice not to click, but if you click, it does promotes a teeny tiny bit, which does serves me to buy a lot of skincare to try for you guys. The next question is, apart from skincare and anime, any other 3 categories of videos that you love to watch? So if you are not new to my face and my channel, I love anime, I love skincare, but apart from those 2, I really love watching cooking videos. I have decent amount of recipes in my channel. You can check it. I will link it in the bottom box below. I love cooking. I love watching cooking videos. And second are K-dramas. I love K-dramas. I binge watch them like crazy. And lastly, gameplay videos. I do love playing game. The whole vibe and setup of my channel is like PC behind and me talking about skincare, so it's kind of a unique thing, but I do really like to watch gameplay videos, and these are the top 3 videos that I do like to watch in a day-to-day basis. The next question is, how do you deal with hate comments? Now I do get this question a lot. Now we do not get a lot of hate comments in the initial stage that I am in. I do have a really small subscriber base that is like 6k. I do not get a lot of hate comments, but somewhere on the other I do get 1 to 2 hate comments, and YouTube has a very good filtering system, so most of it I do not even see, and the stuff that I do see I tend to ignore it. Why will I care from a stranger's words who knows nothing about me and who doesn't even bothers to watch the whole video? So I plainly straight ahead ignore it. Or what I do, if I'm in a mood to chill, I do counter back, and sometimes they stop commenting, which is really sad because I was bored and I wanted my entertainment, and they backed out. So it's not a bad thing. So if you are a hater who is watching me, if I'm replying to you, please reply back. Do not get shades off. I know you are not cool, but try to be cool just for 1 minute. The next question is really random. Ever had a near-death experience? I do in fact have one, and it is with my best friend, my sister from another mother. If you are from Calcutta, you know what Esplanade is. So we went there, we went to Newmarket, and we were going to the crossing that you have opposite to K.C. Das. We were just crossing it, and you know in Kolkata, nobody follows the traffic rules, and 2 buses suddenly came towards us, and I was like, we are going to die. I don't know what will happen. There was like this much gap in between the buses and us. That was like bone chilling. The next question is, how was your childhood like? So my childhood was, I think, normal, at least to me. Me and my sister both lost our mother when I was at the age of, I think, 6 or 7. So my father really supported us, but he has to also do his jobs. Like, I was a kid back then, and I really had a small sister. We only had each other, so it was really mind-opening for a kid like me, and I became really independent at the age of 7 or 8. I could cook my own meals, I could take care of my sister. So that was kind of a childhood for me. I didn't really have a traditional childhood that you might face, but I had a great childhood. My father was not supportive at first, but he understood the situation. He was also someone who lost his wife, so I can see the tragic condition that he also went to. So meanwhile, we as a family grew along, and we have our differences, but we do stand strong as a family. We are all open about everything that we do. Coping with the loss of your mother and also your family member is not easy, but we as a family really went through that phase. Our relatives weren't able to take care of us, or they didn't want to take care of us. So me and my sister, like 2 kids, were left alone to take care of each other. So it was kind of a dark, but that also made me really independent. So I'm not mad about anyone who let those 2 kids suffer when they were really child. I do not hate them. I only take it as a lesson that what helped me to be much more independent. So that was quite dark. Coming on to next question, which is really random. Do you watch Bigg Boss? If yes, your favorite contestants? No, I do not watch that. I think if you are watching Bigg Boss, you like it, but I hate it. It is too much drama. I just can't. The next question is, why don't you do sponsorships? Now, sponsorship is something that I am not saying that I won't do, but I will do sponsorships if the correct brand approaches me. I do get a lot of brands that do approach me, and either they are looking up for barter collaboration or a collaboration which is of a long-term collaboration, or they are from a brand that I am not really fan about and I do not like their product. So why will I endorse anything that I do not like? So if a current brand approaches me, I will surely do do it and I will be really open about it. The next question is, what's your favorite cuisine? My favorite cuisine is Japanese. I am a weeb and I'm an anime lover. My dream is to go to Japan. So my favorite cuisine is Japanese. But my native cuisine, which is Bengali, is something that is really home food for me. And I can never left it back. I love my fishes. We Bengalis are crazy about, first of all, rice, sweets and fishes. I love all of them. And Bengali and Japanese are the two cuisines that I love. But also I do really adore Chinese, Korean, Egyptian, Lebanese, and also a little bit of Mexican. The next question is, your PC setup makes me jealous. What are the specs? These are the specs and you can screenshot it if you want. And I'm really proud of that thing right there. Who was your first love or crush? My first love or crush is an anime character. I know you might be thinking that is depressing, but no. I love him. I still love him. This is my love. This is my love of my life. My boyfriend even knows it. So he is my first love and my first crush, and he will always be my first love and first crush. I love him. I adore him. He's the main character of my favorite anime, Bleach, and he is Ichigo Kurosaki. The next question is, why don't you do makeup videos? I'm bad at makeup. That's why. I'm not really good at makeup. I do not want to do anything that I am not good at. My makeup is basic, but it is up to the mark of making videos. So if you want a base makeup of anything that I do, because this is kind of a medium coverage makeup, if you want me to do that kind of makeup videos, you can comment down below. If you are excited or if you are interested, let me know. I will do it. Why not? So the last question is, since when you first started skincare? So this particular question, you might have a contradictory fact on what I preach. Now, I always preach in my channel to not put any kind of harsh actives if you are under 18 years. I started my first skincare, at least I started using skincare when I was at the age of, I think, 6. I stole my mother's face wash and I really liked the feeling. It was really new to me, and that time I knew I love this stuff, what it is. Then from face wash, I stole her moisturizer and used sometimes. Then from that, I sometimes stole her makeup, but most of it was skincare. And then when I was at the age of 8 or 9, I stole a lotus scrub, and that was the most bad thing that I ever put on my face. My face itched. I was not really sure. I thought it was face wash because it looked like face wash. And I thought, what the heck is this? I'm never going to take anyone's skincare ever again. And then after that, this whole rave of Oriflame and Yvonne came, and the person who was teaching me was doing Oriflame, so I took a little bit of skincare from there. I loved it, and then after that I looked more into skincare, and here I am talking about skincare. So hey guys, that was the Q&A video, but it was the questions or misconceptions, assumptions that you guys have regarding me. So if you like this sort of video, then do like this video, comment down below any other type of video recommendation that you might have. Share this video to any of your friends who wants a lot of skincare contents, and I do have a lot of them. And lastly, subscribe to my channel, hit on that bell notification, and I will see you in the next video, which is, by the way, simple moisturizer alternative that I am crazy about. So bye bye and take care.